Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you have a great afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. It's not a coffee or a Pepsi kind of afternoon. It's just an afternoon. Just got home from work not too long ago. I'm doing this video today, but I'll be posting it tomorrow. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, so I might not be able to do this video today. But a lot of controversy going on about the Beatles in the vinyl community. I'm not going to get into why or who or what or what's going on. But, you know, why? I don't know. I don't understand the controversy. People don't want to listen to the Beatles anymore. Just so much crap. But anyway, I just thought for fun I'd share my Beatles collection with you. Just because. I don't like controversy. I don't like all that crap. So anyway, I'm just going to share my Beatles collection with you, just briefly explain them. You guys know the Beatles left and right. And I have them in both CD and vinyl. I've got all their discography, UK discography. I don't have any. I've got one US version. But here we go. So the Beatles right off the bat, Please Please Me, debut album in the UK, March 1963. This version was released in 2009. It's the just beautiful photos of the lads. There are 14 tracks on this one, lots of covers, and some originals by Paul and John on this one as well. Of course, I Star Stand in there, And I Go to Him, Please Please Me, Love Me Do, you know, all the classics on this one for sure. With the Beatles, I've got two versions of it. I've got CD and vinyl. 1963 release in the UK. Their second album, 8 months after their debut album. Again, some cool shots of the lads. Just look at how young they were. 8 originals by John and Paul. And the rest are a lot of covers. 6 covers. Motown hits. A lot of rock and roll on there. Please, Please, Mr. Postman. It Won't Be Long. One of my favorite tracks for sure. Early tracks. I Want to Be Your Man. Great stuff. I also have it on vinyl. This is the remastered version. When did these come out? 2009 remastered. But yeah, I kept the hype sticker on all of these. Fantastic stuff. Hard Day's Night. This is their third studio album, 1964 release. Side 1 consisting of mainly songs from the soundtrack of Hard Day's Night, and all 13 tracks on the album written by John and Paul. Really good stuff. Hard Day's Night. I Should Have Known Better If I Fell, which Blue Oyster Cult does a terrible version of that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, good stuff. What's next? Beatles for Sale. This is fourth album, 1964 release. The guys were tired. They were tired. It wasn't available in the U.S. for the longest time, only on CD. But I do have a mono version of this one. And I love this album. It's still good. Maybe not their best. But they just look tired, for sure. Then I've got the only U.S. version I have, Beatles 1965, or Beatles 65. Issued in the U.S. and Canada, 1964. Released an alternative to Beatles for Sale, the band's 5th studio album. This one is on Capitol label. No Reply, I'm a Loser, Babies in Black, Rock and Roll Music, I'll Follow the Sun, Mr. Moonlight, Honey Don't, I'll Be Back, She's a Woman, I Feel Fine, Everyone's Trying to Be My Baby. Good stuff. Then you have Help. Help is 1965 release, their 5th studio album, and the soundtrack, of course, to the film with the same name. This is a really good one as well. I love those photos, same as the front cover. So I have this one, and I also have a vinyl version of the same here for Help. And then we've got Rubber Soul, 1965 release. Starting to get into some big hitters here. One of my early favorites, for sure. It was the start of something big for the band. Getting into a new sound. Their writing was just top notch. Drive My Car, Norwegian Wood, Nowhere Man, Michelle. Good stuff. Also have it on vinyl as well. Beautiful cover copy of it on vinyl. I love it. Then you get into perhaps one of my favorites. Most times it's one of my favorites. Revolver, 1966 release, 7 studio album. Yeah, this was their final project before they started or stopped doing any live performances on this one. But this is an amazing, amazing album. So I've got this version. I've got the album version. And I'll show you later. I've got the remastered release as well that came later. Next is Sgt. Pepper's 1967 release. Kind of an early concept album for the boys. But some people regard this as the best album ever by the Beatles. And I don't know. It's 1, 2, or 3 sometimes, depending on the day, for sure. Depending on the day, and I've got a beautiful vinyl cover copy of it as well. Magical Mystery Tour, released as a double EP in the UK and in the States. Of course, it's the soundtrack to the television film of the same name. 1967. Some cool photos there. I only have this one on CD, but still happy to have it. And then you've got the White Album. I've got 2 copies, 1968 release. They're only double album. Again, 1968. I've got a white colored vinyl version on Capitol, and I've got the Apple version on black vinyl. Amazing stuff. Then we have am I missing something here? Oh, Yellow Submarine. Here we go. 10th album. Soundtrack to the animated film of the same name. 6 songs by the Beatles, including 4 new songs. Kind of a contractual obligation to do this, but you got Yellow Submarine, Hey Bulldog, Eleanor Rigby, Love You Too, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yeah, good stuff. Probably, other than Revolver, one of my favorites. Then you've got Abbey Road, 1969 release, the 11th studio album. The last album that the group recorded together, even though it was issued before another album. But I've got 2 vinyl versions of this one. I've got this one here, and then I've got a anniversary edition as well. I've got it behind me. I've got a calendar in my kitchen. Yeah, it's a great album. I love it. 1970 release. And then you've got what becomes one of my favorites, Let It Be, the final album, 1970, the 12th. This turned out to be a pretty darn good album, and of course everyone left at that time, and They're just having fun on this one. They're just having fun. And then you've got the 1962 to 1966. I've got the remastered version that came out in 2023. Okay, sounds amazing. I also have it on vinyl. Actually, KS owned it before me. I don't know who KS is, but thank you for giving it up. And 1967 to 1970, again, the 2023 remaster with the rendition of Now and Then on there. That AI-generated song that became super, super popular. Okay, and I also have it on blue vinyl. Blue vinyl. I had the Blue album on vinyl. Wow. And I'm out live at the Hollywood Bowl 8 days a week, the Ron Howard film. When did this come out? 2016. I saw the film. I loved it. Yeah, this was so good. Twist and Shout, She's a Woman, Dizzy Miss Lizzie, Ticket to Ride, Help, You Can't Do That. Produced by Giles Martin. So good. And then I've got the deluxe Revolver version, which is absolutely one of my favorites. I've already shown this in a video. It's got another vinyl album in there, plus all kinds of other goodies. But EPs and sessions and mono masters and new stereo mix. Amazing. And the Let It Be sessions. This is the EP version, LP version. You've got new mix of the original album, Get Back rehearsals, Apple sessions, Get Back LPs with Glyn John mix, Let It Be EPs. Awesome stuff. So that's it for my Beatles collection. It was just something fun to do today. And again, I'll be posting this tomorrow, Saturday, when you see this. But let's get rid of the controversy about everything going on. Let's just have fun in the vinyl community. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.